Waiting feels harmless. In fact, it feels like you're not doing anything wrong, like nothing is really happening. But here's what's going on. Every day you wait, you're paying an emotional price you never agreed to pay. This isn't about discipline or willpower. It's about what waiting does to how you see yourself and what you believe you're capable of. I know that you tell yourself you're being patient, you're being smart, you're being responsible about this. You say things like, once I'm ready, once I feel more confident, once the timing makes sense. So you scroll through your phone, you watch videos about people doing what you want to do. You imagine this future version of yourself who finally gets started and actually follows through. But today never feels like the right day. Tomorrow never actually comes. But waiting also doesn't make the fear go away or get smaller. It just stretches it out and makes it last longer. Look at what you actually do day to day. You notice you don't quit completely. You just keep pausing it. You don't say, I'm not doing this. You say, I'll do it soon. But when you actually move and do the thing, you have to face what's real and deal with the actual results. But when you wait, you get to imagine you're in control. And imagining feels way safer than finding out what actually happens when you do it. But that safety costs you something real. Because waiting teaches your brain to see you as someone who doesn't act yet. Someone who is always getting ready, but never ready. And over time, that becomes your identity. That becomes who you think you are. Now, here's the parts most people don't want to say out loud. At night, when everything is quiet, there's this pressure in your chest. It's not panic, and it's not sadness. It's just knowing. You know deep down you're capable of more than this. And you know you didn't even touch it today. You didn't even try. The gap between what you could do and what you actually did created this tension. And over time, that tension slowly turns into you not trusting yourself anymore. Not because you failed at something big, but because you just didn't show up. And you stayed small on purpose. This is where the real damage begins. This is where it happens. And this is what nobody talks about. Learn be very clear about something. Taking action isn't about feeling confident first. Confidence is what shows up after you do the thing. When you actually act, you become someone you can trust. When you wait, you're just protecting who you used to be. And protection slowly kills your belief in yourself. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to move forward or white-knuckling your way through. It's about stopping yourself from hiding behind a smaller, safer version of who you are. That's the real shit. And that's what changes everything. This is the work most people never actually do. They stay busy tweaking habits and fixing routines instead of facing the truth about who they are trying to protect. If this unsettles you, even a little bit, it's because waiting was never neutral. It was never harmless. It was always costing you something. If you're ready to understand what's actually stopping you and dismantle it in 72 hours, I created the 72-hour move for exactly that. Link in the description below. And if you're someone who wants to be walked through this one-on-one, I help you execute decisions you already know you should make. And I work with people directly to turn I know I should into I actually did. Link also is in the description below. Now let's see if you're actually ready